Why Florida? That's a good question. Florida is a natural laboratory for the studying of aging. Our state has the largest concentration of seniors in the country. In fact, 1 out of every 4 people who retire do so in Florida. With a warm climate, beautiful beaches, and friendly people, it's no wonder a leading program in aging is emerging at the University of Florida.
In the last 2 years, we've recruited more than 15 faculty to the University of Florida in aging-related areas, and we've had the good opportunity to work with a number of faculty who are already at the University of Florida doing research and providing education in aging-related areas.
The Institute on Aging is working to expand our understanding of the physical, mental, and emotional changes that accompany aging and learn ways to adapt to those changes. Our goal is to provide information and services that will help seniors enjoy active and fulfilling lives by adding life to years.
I'd say that the future of aging depends, really strangely enough, on the past. That is, on the memories that older adults have of their lives, on the stories they tell. I think that how we feel about ourselves in later life really depends a lot on what we remember about our life. And then not only what we remember, but how we string together those memories of an entire lifetime into some kind of a story, a life story.
The future of aging is very promising. When I think about the future and the fact that older adults are living longer with extended life expectancy, the future of aging is promising in terms of grandparent-grandchild relationships.
The future of aging is knowing when older patients are in pain and helping them to feel better. Older patients, especially those suffering from dementia, often have a hard time communicating their pain to their care providers. We are working on ways to identify cues that communicate pain so that older adults can live more comfortably.
The Institute on Aging has assembled one of the nation's strongest research teams to focus on memory loss and the impaired problem-solving abilities associated with Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. The Institute on Aging provides a nice complement to the laboratory research being conducted at the University of Florida McKnight Brain Institute, and together these two enterprises place the University of Florida in a position to address Alzheimer's disease and dementia from a broad perspective.
My research focuses on the kinds of mental changes that occur with age that could cost older adults their independence. Keeping people mentally fit longer is a main focus of what we do. Like much of the Institute on Aging, the main idea is adding life to years.
Alzheimer's is something that touches all of us. 1 in 4 people will contract Alzheimer's in their lifetime. 10% of seniors in Florida suffer from Alzheimer's disease. And 10% of all seniors in the United States with Alzheimer's disease live in Florida. Working to improve the lives of caregivers and people who suffer from Alzheimer's disease, the Institute on Aging is committed to playing an important role in Alzheimer's research and education.
The important part about aging is not only the people that age, but also the people that are affected by the aging process. And my research has to do with looking at the impact of the aging population on their caregivers themselves. And sometimes the caregivers can actually be grandchildren of those individuals. So the caregivers can range anywhere from the teenage, primarily into the adult child age, and then the spouses. And the important part of that is to try and assist the caregivers in meeting the needs of their older adult relative without impinging on their own physical health and psychological health.
The Institute on Aging is working to make a positive difference in the lives of seniors, and the challenge starts with the training of specialists in geriatrics and gerontology. Our principal values center around mentoring and training graduate students and junior faculty, and surrounding them with accomplished senior faculty who can help them become successful.
The future of aging begins right here with our students. One of our main goals is to train future experts in aging research. As mentors and as friends, we are working to establish a nationally recognized, multidisciplinary training program in aging.
The future of aging is concentrating on the needs of our elder population as they relate to independence and quality of life. We know that we're going to have many more people with disabilities who are older. We can apply today's technologies in ways that will give them a very high quality of life and help them in maintaining their independence.
Well, the University of Florida's commitment to aging has been long-lived. For well over 50 years, we've been seriously committed to aging on this campus and the study and research on aging. And that commitment continues all the way up to the present. In the last 3 years alone, we've had major strides at the Institute on Aging in the hiring of faculty and research scholars in this area. And we think that the future of the University of Florida, in fact, is critically connected to aging. And we think that as far as aging is concerned, it's the University of Florida.
Our mission is also to educate and disseminate our research throughout the country. We do this through a newsletter, media releases, guest lectures, presence at international conferences, and through sharing ideas and networking with colleagues around the globe. We are also involved in many partnerships that benefit older adults, including our sponsorship of the Gainesville Senior Games and our relationship with Oak Hammock, an extended care retirement facility, and the Institute for Learning in Retirement, where older adults take classes and network with their peers.
You are the future of aging, and what lies ahead no one knows for certain, but I think if you are as fortunate as we've been, you will have a bright future.
The Institute on Aging is working to make a difference in the lives of older adults locally, regionally, nationally, and around the world.
I don't consider myself as old, because 73 is nothing but a number.
I have the privilege of being the director of the Institute on Aging, working every day side by side with scholars, students, and staff, devoted to providing education, identifying new discoveries, and developing interventions that will change people's lives. The future of aging is Florida, and we have the opportunity to benefit citizens in the state of Florida, around the nation, and truly around the world.
So what is the future of aging?
The future of aging is you.
The future of aging is you.
The future of aging is you.
You make the future possible.
Through your support and generosity,
You make great things happen.
By giving to the Institute on Aging,
You make a difference in the lives of older adults.
You embody the spirit of the Institute on Aging.
you make us proud.
You are the future of aging.
You are the future of aging.
The future of aging is Florida.
The future of aging is Florida.
the future of aging is Florida. You got it, baby?
The future of aging is the University of Florida.